So start the recording. So yes, so we usually do the recording. So yes, so habari yako?
Missouri.
Habari.
Missouri.
So is it Jason Casey ama Jason mwingine?
Jason. Unasema
Ni
nini?
Jason yupi? Oh, which Jason? So like the other guy who and
This is
kutoka.
Jason Stokes.
Pardon?
Jason Stokes from the United States.
Yeah, yes, yes. Okay, sawa.
Not
Kwa sababu yes, sawa. Nimekukumbuka kwa sababu umekuja na jina moja, unajua mara zingine. So if you came with the other name Stokes, that one I can remember, but with the first name Jason, a lot of people, I can make assumptions, but yeah. Habari ya siku mingi. Long time. You have been. Yes. It has been a moment. Pardon?
Gina ni mingi.
Yes, there's a lot of names. So especially like the first name, so you can assume it's one person. It's a different person. Ni mtu mwingine tofauti. Lakini mtu kama Jed hivi huwezi kosea jina, so yuko hapa. Habari yako leo? Unaendeleaje?
Akikuwa Gina Kwanza una shinda.
Yes. Inakuwa shida kidogo. Yes, kujua ni nani kwa uhakika. To know who it is. Kwa mfano, jina kama Jason lina watu wengi sana. So it has a lot of people. So like I usually do classes. I also today I was expecting like a new person. So yes, from Rwanda. And I'm not sure about their name kwa sababu hata nikuonyeshe jina yao. So let me just show you their name. So they are calling themselves a very, I'll say jina lingine hapa. Oh, anajiita Los Branchos. Los Branchos ni kama Spanish ya kusema the branches. So sasa unaona ukijiita Los Branchos, ndio maana unaona si kwa uhakika. I was not very sure about that. Yes. Lakini nimefurahi kukuona hapa. I'm happy to see you in here. Karibu sana. Yes, najua imekuwa muda mrefu. Last time I checked tumeongea wakati umekuwa hapa Kenya. Yes, that is almost like the same time we talk. Yes. It has been a moment. Okay. So tutasikia kutoka kwa Jed a little bit and we can hear a little bit from Jed. Hey Jed, habari yako? Unanisikia?
Salamu kwenu nyote. Mmekuaje?
Niko mzima, sijui kuhusu wengine. Marina yuko hapa, anatusikia. So ameingia pia kabla hujaingia. So the moment mmefika pamoja, you just came in together. Marina akona shida kidogo na Zoom yake, lakini watusikia. So nadhani atakuwa anasema maneno kidogo hapa na pale kwenye chat. So she'll be good. Just be on the lookout for chat. So she'll be speaking stuff. Yes. So unaendeleaje lakini? How's that going?
Na tatizo kuunganisha, that's why I joined late. The good news, situmii tena kiti cha magurudumu. Bwana bariki.
Okay. Sawa kabisa.
Yes. No, you didn't understand. You didn't hear me.
Yes, so umepotea kidogo tu. Yes, you just got a little.
Situmie tena kiti cha magurudumu.
Mm-hmm.
I no longer use the wheelchair.
Yes. Okay.
Is there another name for magurudumu?
Yes, you just actually not exactly. You just say huwa anatumia kiti cha magurudumu, wheelchair.
Oh,
Yes. Like,
English word.
so kiti, yes, magurudumu like the tires, magurudumu. Yes,
Mm.
magurudumu. Magurudumu, yes, like the wheels.
Yeah.
Yes, kiti cha magurudumu. Wheelchair. Yes. Ndio. Oh. Yes, finally, unaonekana. We can see you. Okay. You are muted though. So I don't know. You
Listen,
guys are
unaniona.
Yes, tunakuona. Sijui wengine kama wanakuona, but mimi ninakuona. I can see you. Yes.
Sawa.
Lakini leo watu wamenyamaza sana. People are very, very, very silent. I don't know Kiswahili kimeenda wapi. They are very silent. Sijui kwa nini.
Wanajifunza.
Wanajaribu kujifundisha pole pole. They are trying to teach themselves slowly by slowly, bit by bit. Yes. So, okay. So kwa kawaida kama kuna watu ambao wanajiunga kwa hili kikundi, so there, of course there's some people will be watching this later. So yes, so jina langu ni Amwell. Sijui utajitambulisha kidogo, you introduce yourself a little bit kidogo, then Jega atajitambulisha pia. Yes. Jason, tunaanza na wewe. A little bit kidogo tu kujitambulisha. Yes, introduce.
Mimi?
Yes.
Okay. Jina yangu ni Jason. Ninatoka Marekani. Nina miaka 40. How do you say 40?
40.
40 na sita. Na ninajifunza Kiswahili. Ninapenda muziki, nacheza video games. That's it.
Nimecheka kidogo. Marina ameandika tambulisha. So tambulisha, it's like when you say tambulisha, yes, it's the same word kind of, but tambulisha gives the connotation of, let's say, it's introducing, but you're introducing something or someone, or actually like, you see like the way we say in the airport, like for example, if you are traveling, if you are carrying X amount of money or certain medications, you have to declare, you know, that declaration. We can say like in Swahili, tambulisha, you know, like declare, you know, it's like declaration, identifying something in the way you want to say. Yes.
Tambulisha. Okay.
Yes, Jitambulisha is introducing yourself, but the way Marisa wrote it, tambulisha. Tambulisha, it means like identifying something or someone. Like for example, if I'm with you, I can say nitakutambulisha. But if I use tamburisha alone without the front and back, like without showing like I'm introducing a person, that one will give the connotation of, declaring something, like for example, in the airport, you're told if you are carrying more than maybe, let's say 10,000, more than like 10,000 US dollars, you have to declare. I don't know, whatever, but in Kenya, they usually say that. So especially like if you're carrying more than like 10,000 US dollars, you have to declare. If you are carrying more than like 300,000 Kenya shillings, you have to declare. If you are carrying certain medications, you have to declare and show whatever, this kind of thing. So now we can say that declaration, which you are declaring like in the airport, you can say you have to tamburisha. Yes, tamburisha yourself. Yes.
Jitambulisha.
Yes, it's like jitambulisha, it's introduce yourself, but tamburisha, it's like declaring something or identifying something.
Sawa.
Yes.
Naelewa.
Different culture. Yes, very interesting. I know. Neno lingine very
Naelewa na wewe.
Yes, najua Kiswahili wakati mwingine kinakoroga watu. Kukoroga means like mixing. Yes, mixing. Yes, mixing, which means like
mixing Swahili?
No. Kukoroga can mean like mixing something, but in Swahili is confusing. Like when it's like Kiswahili kinaweza kikakoroga, it can be confusing to you. Although we may have like kuchanganya also means like mixing, but also the context means like it's confusing. So for example, if you have somebody and somebody is like the person is a nuisance to you, you can tell them, wewe, I'm well. Kunikoroga wewe. Stop confusing me. Acha kunikoroga.
Sawa.
Yes.
Nina kusikia.
Yes, koroga means like mixing something or related. Yes.
Confusing.
Yeah, tunaweza Yes.
Karuga. Got it.
But also, Kiswahili lakini koroga. Koroga means like to mix, but also if I tell you roga, I don't know. Je, tunajua hii kuroga kweli? Roga means like when somebody is using black magic and they cast a spell on you, Yes,
Kuroga.
that is like yes. Yes,
I was thinking that it does sound like Duolingo teaches you Kuroga. Says something about witches, something like that. It's called Kuroga, yeah.
Yes, roga. Roga, like I know, koroga means to mix, roga means to bewitch, but also it depends with the context, because like for example, if you go like to a concert, kwa mfano ukienda dance sana hapa Kenya, unaweza sikia mtu amesema, somebody can say MC roga watu or DJ roga watu, it means like give them those jumps which like they will hypnotize them and they will be dancing on the front. So it means like roga watu. Yes.
So
yes. Like cooking them on the beat or something. Even the artist themselves, like a musician or somebody, they can be told roga watu. Yes, but
where's kuzungumza unacheza roga?
Pardon? Kuzungumza na
unacheza roga? You said could be dancing?
No, not the dancing itself. Like for example, the music and the DJ or the MC, you know, there's those kind of DJs or the MCs who are very, you know, energetic. It's like they, you know, when they tell people, raise your hands in the air like you don't care. Everybody raises their hands in the air like they don't care. So whatever that guy is doing, it's like he is hypnotizing people or bewitching them. So the action that he is doing, we can say, anaroga watu. He is bewitching the people, you know, casting a spell on them, you know, and the people, they do whatever like he wants them to do. You know, they, of course, they are on the dance, different context. Yes. So, like for example, if he says dance and let's move to the left, everybody, be it like old person, female, male, young person, all of them are on the dance floor and they are moving on the left, on the right, and they are dancing together. You know, that's how we can say in Swahili, your show ilituroga. That it means like the show was just top notch.
Ilituroga.
Yes, ilituroga. It means it bewitched us. Ilituroga. Yes, ilituroga. Yes, it means like it was just a good show. Ilikuwa iko poa kabisa. Yes. Ilituroga. Najua Kiswahili is always interesting. Sometimes I always amuse myself most of the time when I think about something. Yes, like for example, I end this discussion with one of my friends, and tulikuwa tunaongea kuhusu the difference between mchawi. Okay, let me put it there. Mchawi. Where is this? Mchawi. Yes, mchawi. And mchawi na mganga. Okay. Mganga. Yes, mchawi na mganga.
Mchawi is witches.
Yes, the witch.
No, mganga. What's mganga?
Mganga, I would say it's a
magic.
Yes, not exactly. I would say all of them, mchawi and mganga. I would say like, you know, if it's like the analogy of the, you know, in the computer, I always give people the analogy of computer, like where we have the black art and we have the gray art. So the gray art is on the verge of doing, how do I say, they are doing a crime, but also they are justifying the crime because they are doing it for the good. Like for example, they hack like Apple or they hack Google, and then they give the results to Google and they tell them, okay, so this is what we found. So that's why we call them the gray art. So Mganga and Mchawi, they have no difference, but Mganga, it's a traditional doctor who is using magic and witchcraft and whatever he is doing, plus medicine, traditional medicine, to heal people for the good, you know? He does not use, or they don't. Then Mchawi is like the witch will cast a spell on you and do stuff, bad stuff, you know, to you. So, yes.
So Mchawi na
so,
Mchawi na mganga means that's a good witch. Mganga, that's the good.
No. Mchawi is the witch themselves, the bad witch. Okay. Yes. And Mganga is a doctor, traditional doctor. Of course, they are using magic and elements of magic plus the traditional medicine to heal people. And that's why if ukipata like the most of the African languages, and you translate from Bantu, which is the origin of Swahili, and you go to many Bantu languages and you ask them, yo, like in those Bantu languages, where are you going? Almost 70% of them, if they are sick and they are going to the doctor, they'll tell you, we are going to Mganga's place.
Mganga.
Yes.
Yeah, what I was saying is Mganga is the good healer.
Yes. Good,
so
good, yes.
Mganga, mchawi na mganga is a positive thing.
Mm. Yeah, yes, we can say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So because we were discussing about this couple of days ago, and it was very humorous, and that's why it came up. It's because me and one of my friends, she's called Sarah. So we are cheating, me, Sarah, and Melvin. So we are just cheating. And as I'm talking with my mom, okay, so then my mom is telling me, I'm going to the hospital. And we were talking in a native tongue. And as we are talking, she told me she is going to Mganga's place, right? So now, so in the native, she told me, I'm going to Mganga's place. Then I'm like, oh, what's wrong? She's like, no wrong, actually. It's like my allergies, I need to get some medication because of my allergies, 1, 2, 3, 4. She is explaining. So, of course, she is going to the doctors. She had a doctor's appointment. Not that she is sick, but just getting like prescription refilled. So my mom is old, but not very old. So she is about 61-ish, I think 61, 62. So not very old, but also she's old. So anyway, she was just getting the prescription. So, so my friend Sarah, she understands that. But the other friend now, Melvin, she's like, what? She's going to Mganga's place? She is going to, why is she telling you like she's like, she thought maybe like she is going to Mchawi? Because the most common name people would say they are going to the doctors, daktari, and they finish like this. But now I just told her, no, she's going to the doctors, not like to the witch, She is going to the doctor in our language, native language. When we are going to the doctors, we say, tunajienda kwa mganga. We are going to mganga's place. Tunajienda. Chienda ni kwenda. So in Swahili, kwenda kwa mganga. Tunajienda kwa mganga. So we are going to the doctors. So now it was a full discussion. Then Sarah was like, I don't think it's weird. Even in my language, we usually say mganga's place if you're going to the doctors, and everybody understands it. Yeah. So it was a very good discussion. Yes. And that's why Jed even likes this. Long time ago, I sent a wise, we can say, like a phrase where we say, ganga ganga za mganga ndizo upanya mgonjwa. Ganga ganga. Ganga ganga means like, the theatrics of like the doctor. The doctor is, like for example, you have seen in movies where the doctor is like, for example, pardon? You have seen like movies where the doctor is like, I think you are sick or you have some evil spirits, and the doctor is like, doing something, then surrounding, putting some smoke, doing whatever they are doing, Then afterwards, and they go around their merry way. So all those things that they are doing, that is what we say ganga ganga, from the name Mganga. Ganga ganga, okay? Ganga ganga. I know. Ganga ganga za mganga. Oh my God. Ndizo. So they are the one. Ndizo, uponya. Okay, uponya. Mgonjwa. Mgonjwa is the sick person. All right? The person who is like, they are performing whatever the thing they are performing to. So ganga ganga za mganga ndizo uponya mgonjwa. Also, all those theatrics, it's like, for example, if you go to the doctors, you go to the doctor does whatever they are doing, they put the thermometer, medication. Then once you take the medication, you start saying that you feel better, right? So we can say those are like the modern ganga gangas, the actions. But in the traditional doctor, they are like, they put you in a small room, they smoke, the disease out of you. Of course, they are smoking, maybe using natural remedies, maybe because they suspect you're having this disease. do a few things, they cleanse you, you know, with the smoke. Then later they tell you, take these pieces of maybe bugs, which I would say these people are very brilliant, because even the modern medicine actually takes those elements from, you know, the natural habitants. Anyways, but they don't know what, maybe they may not explain the science in that, but they tell you, go and take this bark of quinine or aloe vera to heal this and this. Take it twice or thrice per day, and within 1 week, 2 weeks, you are fine. So now you can say all those things they are doing, it's the ganga ganga. And once they do those things to you, then you come out of there feeling better. You're like, oh, yes, he knows what he's doing, or she knows what she's doing. Yes. You are muted, this son. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, that's a good story.
Oh my God. You know, one of these fine days, I was reminded by, you say like a good story. Nimekumbushwa ni dadangu, so my elder sister. We grew up almost in my grandma's place. Like I would say, like I took about 10 years in my grandma's place. So basically, from my let's say end of my middle school to high school, middle school, high school, I was in my grandma's place. And I remember that my smaller brother, because he had come with us, so, and also we were from the city. So Andidi, it's a story. Andidi, ambayo like bibi alikuwa anatuambia. So bibi, it's a grandma. So Andidi and bibi. So Andidi bibi ambayo alituambia. So the story that our grandma told us, she was always telling us, you know, you have to eat. Otherwise, a naked person will come and rob the food from you and you'll be left hungry. So apparently, kitambo kidogo, back in the day, in the 70s and no 70s, actually in the, I think 50s, 60s. So that time, Waingereza, so the British were in Kenya, although they were almost giving us the independence, but you find that ilikuwa ngumu kidogo. So, you know, the British, the colonization and everything. So there was curfew because a lot of Waafrika walikuwa wanajaribu kupigania uhuru wao. So we are trying to fight a lot for our independence in the 50s and early 60s. So we are trying to fight for our independence. So unapata with that, okay, so the people are not having food and everything. So there was like this guy, the guy would like go, like for example, if you are cooking ugali, kama unapika ugali, the ugali has a certain smell, you know, like very like delicious smell. You can like smell it from like a mile away, you know. So now guy, because they did not have food, they would, because those time, you know, most of the houses, like the kitchens, they were like, yes, it's in a hut. The main house is on the side, but it's in a hut. And the kitchens did not have like a door, most of the houses. So the family is cooking and the dinner is almost ready. So chakula kiko karibu kuiva. So this guy, they already, you know, before the ugali becomes ready, it takes like 15 to 20 minutes from the time you start stirring until it becomes rock hard, the stiffness which you can eat. So this guy, Asha Nusa, so he has smelled this one, and he goes in the bush next to the house, and anatoa nguo zake zote, like strip naked. Then he takes like the cooking oil or Vaseline, like some sort of oil. Yes, he applies on his body. Then just when the ugali is almost ready, jamaa anatokea, it just comes, you know, surprises you with the body suit. So everybody is like, you know, the women in the kitchen, they are like surprised because maybe the man of the house is in the main house. And the guy has like his clothes, he picks the old cooking pot and runs away with the food. Yes, anakimbia na chakula. So, So my grandma was always telling us, if you don't eat, that naked guy will come and run away with the food and you won't have food to eat for the next 2 days. Now you find that when we add this story, tuliposikia hii hadithi, so we were always like, very, how do I say, serious to eat. Otherwise we'd be invaded on their birthday suit and they take our food. Yeah, so it was crazy. Interesting story.
Oh man, that's a good lesson.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Ile sumu mzuri.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So I miss my grandma. So nadhani nafaa niende nimtembelee nikipata nafasi. So if I get a chance, I should go and visit her. So najua naishi karibia dakika, tuseme si dakika. Like naishi karibu kilomita ngapi? Kilomita 700, about approximately 600 miles away from my grandma, mahali naishi. So it's a little bit far. So nikiendesha gari, that is about 14 hours drive. Yes, ndio niweze kufika. Yes. So anyways, but nitaenda kutembea.
And that's far in Bali.
Yes, gari
In Bali.
Yes, kali sana. Yes, it's far, but huwa na pesa sana bibi yangu, so ningependa tu kumtembelea. So I would like to visit because kila wakati huwa ana hadithi zingine za kuchekesha. Zinauchesha, although zina somo, so they have a lesson by themselves, but they are always very funny, Yes.
Sawa.
Yes, wakati mwingine anatupa hadithi, wakati mwingine anatupa historia, she tells us a little bit about history. Unajua, she was born in the I would say mid 1910s. She is almost 100 something.
Wow.
Yes, so when we ask her exactly which year she was born, she is not sure, but we suspect she was born around between 1915 and 1919, because she was saying like when she was born, and it was like there was which means like when she was born, it was like 1916, 1917, about the First World War. So about that time, yes. Ni mzee kidogo, lakini ana nguvu. So she still has the energy to move about. Yes.
Huyo bibi yako.
Yes. Ana nguvu kabisa. So she is very energetic.
Oh.
She goes to the farm, a little bit of farming, because bado ana shamba lingine kubwa. Of course, kwa sasa ana mtu, so she has somebody like an helper, house help, or actually not a house help. I don't know how to call them in like it's a boy. Like you have seen like let's say the way you can find somebody like somebody who can like help her like manage the house, like other maybe within the house she is able to manage cook most of the things, because kwa sababu binamu zangu, most of my cousins, like the ladies, they don't live very far, so every like they have a schedule, so you find that this cousin goes today, the other cousin goes tomorrow, the other one goes the other day, the other one goes like this. We have our aunties who go there regularly to check up on our welfare, but now the farm yake ni kubwa sana, so baada ya shamba kugawa alibaki na karibu almost 4 or 5 acres. So 5 acres there.
Shamba.
Yes, halafu ni kuna shamba la majani chai, the tea plantation, halafu kahawa. Now she has the regular farm, like where you can plant vegetables and other things. So inakuwa ngumu sana to manage the whole shamba, so akona msaidizi. So she has like somebody to help her. So kuna kijana ambaye ameandikwa, so he has been employed. amepata kazi, anamsaidia kule, kila mwisho wa mwezi wanamlipa kama, it's in the countryside, wanamlipa kama $250, lakini anaweza akaenda kutafuta kazi kwingine, so he can go and look for other jobs elsewhere. So mostly is like maintaining the welfare of the grandma. So which means like, let's say 2 days or 3 days a week, that is when he is actively in the farm, and the good thing, he has been given the accommodation. Amepewa nyumba kwa boma ya bibi, so he's able to check up on her. Then, which means the guy can go to find other things or do other things, but on the Rocky is kazi yake ni kuchunga ile shamba na kuhakikisha that if there's laborers, casual laborers ambao wanakuja kwa shamba, they are paid and they are managed and they do everything. Once they do everything, they have the tools. If it's like a day for the tea or day for coffee or the other type of the farm, so they are given the tools. It is like a caretaker managing the whole farm. So yes, but yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Wow. So anyways, uko na kitu cha kuongeza? Do you have something to add on?
Hakuna sasa.
Oh my God. So
bado jifunza Kiswahili kidogo.
Sawa. Bede, Jason, so umeona bede, Kiswahili tumekuwa tukijifundisha kabisa. So we have been learning Swahili. So the crash course sahi tuko wiki ya 8. So we are on the week 8. Did you see some of the recordings? So you can follow through them. Uliziona?
Yeah. Nina on Soma the video.
Yes, unaweza ukafuata. So you can follow them at least sahi tuko it's a crash course, lakini tuko kwenye classification of nouns, ngeli. So like, those ones, the ones we say the kiwi, the mwas, the mimis, the jimas, you have learned something like that in Swahili. So hii wiki, so this Thursday, so we are starting on them. So of course, tunaanza na mwa, tunaenda kwa mmi, na tunaenda kwa jima. So we are looking at the 3. Yes, tunaangalia hivi vipengele vitatu. We are looking at these 3 parts. Yes, so
and you say
so,
it's in the videos?
Yes, so it's in the videos. It's a series. We continue. So if you follow from like week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, I know the classes are very enormous. Madarasa makubwa sana, so about 1 hour 30 minutes. But you can always vote, because I know that mostly mostly like the first 20 minutes or so, we just talk, introduce ourselves, catch up with people. Then the actual class starts the last 1 hour. The first 30 minutes actually it's like talking, introducing ourselves, asking a few questions, getting everybody up to speed, doing a recap of the previous lesson. But then the lesson itself is about 1 hour. So you can just fast forward to the content and unasoma, so it's good. So unaweza jifundisha pia, you catch up on some stuff. Because I know that tunafundisha mambo mengine ya muhimu, so some things, especially like you, who is still trying to figure out some stuff. I know that classification of nouns, the noun classes, ngumu sana. They are a little bit difficult, but ukiangalia hiyo video, I know it will help you. So you are able to identify them with time. So yes, at least they'll start making sense. Or maybe basic every Thursday. If you get a chance, wakati kama huu, yes, you're always welcome. Yes.
Ninasoma siku zote, lakini ninahitaji kuja darasani mingi.
Mhm. Ndio, unahitaji kuja darasani. Itakuwa vyema kabisa because najua kwa sasa we are teaching staff and watu wengi ndio waliweza kuagiza hili darasa, so they requested the class. But also we have small tutorials. You have seen me posting them on, of course they are on Patreon, but I'm asking, I always ask for a small amount of money, but most of the people, of course, they are paying $17 per month. But I'm giving them smaller, in smaller pieces, like 3 tutorials per week. So that is like purely specific stuff. If they,
Wait, Julia, this is Carl. It's something you got to sign up to, right? Julia.
Yes. Yes.
What's the thing called?
Patreon?
Patreon. Yeah, Patreon.
Yeah.
So is that what you're on right now?
Yes. So I have, I'm working with Patreon. So because kwa sababu nilikosa pesa, so I don't have money. Sina pesa ya kutengeza tofuti yangu, like my own website. It's a very expensive, massive undertaking. The labor of, fine tuning, buying a few bits of APIs. I did not know that you have to license the APIs. APIs. APIs means like connections of, for example, nikipata tofuti, if I get my website. You remember like Duolingo, how you are clicking like join and it directs you to like automatically to Zoom. So now buying those, like those, when you click and it sends you to wherever it's sending you, it's called an API. So those APIs, apparently, they are licensed. I knew that, but I did not expect them to be expensive, and I don't want half because nahitaji nikitengeza tofuti, at least make a way which students can make, how do I say? They can have an account, they are able to make reservations, and they are able to join for events. That is my objective. So, which becomes like, Duolingo system.
Kwa hivyo, Nico, computer expert. Kwa hivyo, I could help you with something like that. So.
Yes, absolutely. So,
but I would think Patreon would help you to collect subscriptions so that you can help fund everything.
So kwa sasa na Patreon. So Patreon, I'm just collecting the money pore, like with time, I'm just waiting it out to accumulate. It's not a lot of money. It's actually, I'm getting about $45 a month, but I was like, acha nisubirie kidogo, maybe by the end of the year, I'll have maybe $200 or $300 extra there. And from there, I can find another money because because I built a few websites, baada ya kuangalia how expensive it is, I was planning to take something like, which is not exactly, I would say like Wix or Squarespace, although WordPress I'm not sure with, but also the part of customizing them. So you find like buying those small elements which I can combine them. So I started on Wix, but having those elements, designing the logos, designing everything, small designs. You find that fine tuning it, making accounts, citing all the, the contract,
it could be a lot of work.
Yes, it's of work, and I need help. Of course, I have one of my friends. She is very smart. I've worked with her in some projects, and of course, I know that it's a very good project. And she did like almost 30% of stuff, but you know, the money parts where we are buying the domains and everything, you know, that is what we don't have. Kwa sasa nikasema nitatumia tu Patreon and see how I can expand myself, get a little bit of more content. And that's why I'm doing even the small video tutorials. It's part of my content. Once nikimaliza, even if the website is up and running, at least you can tell person you have like a crash course, like for 16 weeks, you can go check it out alongside the events and everything. Yes, and from there, don't forget the advertisement and everything, because so nikibarua lakini I'm still having that dream. Yes. Na pia ukisema wewe ni mta, I'm very happy because I know that I can always tell you, yo, help me fix this and do 3 elements with everything, because I know siwezi nikafanya peke yangu. I'm not able to do it. Yes. It's a budget of like 3.
Tuna zungumza.
Yeah. Yes,
How
tutazungumza.
about that? Yeah.
So it's like to have it up and down. Let's say build it and have all the elements, have everything, at least to be able to pay for the labor and have it up and running at least for 6 months, even without making a profit, you know, and a little bit of advertising here and there using the Google ads, Facebook ads and everything, you know, create that, how do I say, the initial like thing. And also, you know, because we'll be giving a lot of discounts, we need at least minimum $3,000 US. Yes. So minimum. Yes. Which is very small money, it's big money, but hey.
Yeah, that's small money, but yeah, like I said, I can help out.
Yes. Yeah. So anyways, tuko tu.
So.
Yeah. So tunajaribu, tutafika. So safari, tunasema tu safari ya refu tunaanza kwa hatua moja, you know, journey of a very long journey. Tuseme safari ya maili 1,000, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. So safari ya maili moja inaanza na hatua moja. Yes. Maybe I should put for you that in the chat. Yes, acha nione kama naweza. Yes. So safari ya maili, okay, maili 1,000 inaanza. Yes, inaanza na hatua moja. Yes, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. Yes, hivyo. Kwa Kiswahili. Yes. So yeah. So of course, the reason why I've been doing the Patreon is like people who are like supporting us, you know, so I am able to give them a few things. And also the good thing with the Patreon, so I was the people, not only do I give them trust, but also if they need like a private session to explain, like, you know, you may be looking at the pre-recorded stuff and you have like a question, you are not understanding a concept. The good thing with the Patreon, it has like a video feature, which you just see via the paywall, even no one is paying, and you can customize it to a specific person. Maybe even the rest of the Patreon cannot see it. So then from there, you just tutor them. They don't need Zoom. They don't need nothing. And you do a session for 20, 30 minutes. You answer their questions. Na maisha inaendelea. And life continues. So anyways, yes.
Yeah, kwa hivyo darasa ni mzuri sana.
Yes. So Marina anauliza kwa nini $3,000 ni kidogo ama ni nyingi? Do you think it's a lot or no? Like, Marina, what do you think? Is it
iko mengi.
Not exactly. If you come to think about it, you are like web developer. Think about this. Because think about it, it will make sense. For example, the domain and hosting, a good domain and hosting, system may need roughly like $250 in like 6 months-ish. Then also having the website, remember that I have my video content, this tutorial, which means I also need a little bit of storage, also, like those kind of storage which we be able to disperse, to different people, right? So yes, be pass and disperse it very quickly to many people, like the system, the web, I would say like Amazon Cloud or whatever we call it. Yes, like video storage to have it in the website integrated. So that is also another subscription, minimum maybe $50 per month. Maybe I'm getting like that's 1 terabyte like per month.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, you're right. It does cost.
Yes.
But yeah, I think what you quoted is a good start, and then you can build from there.
Because like you have to remember that the website, it's like not a normal website. Normal website, we build them even for $200. Like where you can see like I have a few photos or like how do I say? Like remember this is like a website that is having high traffic, and we expected to have a traffic of like let's say in a day we expected to have a traffic of like minimum like. Eventually, once we advertise, we expected to have a traffic of like, not only will I be teaching English, I mean, only Swahili, we'll be having English sessions, and we have other, how do I say, other things that we'll be talking about. Like, for example, we may have discussions, like African stuff, like this, which means in a day, we may have traffic of like 500 people and, people coming in, out like this. We have people accounts, which they have to sign up, management of the accounts. We need somebody to manage everything, not to break down, watching for that. So at the end of the day, you find even maybe that $3,000 will not be enough. Yeah, I know that very
No, it's a start. It's a start. Equal Anza. Yeah, it's just a start.
Yes, because it's just not like it's like Coursera type of website,
I'm thinking Coursera. It's like a master class.
Yes.
You sign up for I'm Well's master class, and you can see your videos, for that class, Swahili.
Yes. Yes. So not only Swahili, so I would say like because it's the reason why.
But they'll see it for Swahili, and then they'll see it for Spanish.
Separate different languages.
Yeah, separated by the class. Yeah.
Which means like, for example, if you do like the subscription, you in the sign up, you can choose maybe English meetups. We may have English meetups because I have my other group is speaking English pizza, so I want it there. So English meetups, different pricing. Swahili meetups will be there. Then there's those people who don't have time. They need like tutorials, a master class in Swahili. I may not be the only one, the only teacher. I may need 2 or 3 teachers. Maybe I'll cover specific parts, which like those teachers will be making. And also, like I told my friend, I'll not be making, if it's a master class, you cannot, give people a very poor video quality. You have to give them at least 2K, the solution, very good with the professional camera, professional editing, also doing that. Yes, kidogo. Yes, sawa. So I have utani WhatsApp. I'll give you kitu fulani hapa Jason. I'll give you one of the, how do I say, proposal nilitengeza. Kuna ka proposal kidogo. Yes, there's a small proposal I made way back in December and January, because this is something to be on. Yes, but with time we work on it. Yes. So anyways, Jason, Marina, Jed, I'm very happy, nina furaha sana pia nyinyi kutokea. So I have to prepare some stuff here. So for 1:30, it's already past. So I need to prepare some stuff and I'll send you. Just WhatsApp me and I'll send you the proposal, and also you can send me the other thing. So then we can check it out. So yes.
Okay. All right, man.
All right. So the same.
Nkutano, Missouri.
Yes. So Thursday. So Aramisi tunafundisha. So if you have chance, you can show up and you can join the class, and I hope itakuwa enjoyable. It'll be enjoyable. That one we just teach and teach and teach and teach. Yes.
Okay. Sawa.
Yes. So asante sana kwa kuja Jen. Uko na sisi?
Asante.
All right. Yes, kwa heri. And pia Marina, kwa heri. All right. Bye.
Asante. Bye-bye.
Yes.